This week, our book of the week is called Should Christians Support Israel? By Dr. Jeff Myers. If you do not know who Jeff Myers is, he is the president, I think is the title. He's the executive kind of leader head guy of Summit Ministries. Summit Ministries is a really good kind of Christian training, worldview thing for young adults, high school and college. They have several different kind of camps, summer programs, training seminar things that they do. I think their main campus is located in Colorado. But he is the president of that, of Summit Ministries. And one of their big focuses is young adults. And one of the crazy things that's been happening in our culture the last few years is that young adults have seemed to have been really coming out against Israel in like hateful, anti-Semitic sorts of ways. So much so that, Christians are wondering, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to think? Well, he wrote this book, Should Christians Support Israel? And this is a recent book. It has to do with a lot of even developments of things up into just last year. Following Hamas's brutal attack on October 7th a few years ago, and the things that have happened since then. But he breaks down what Christians' view of war in general should be, the idea of justice, and can you wage a just war? What is genocide? How do you define that? How would you categorize it? Describing the different positions and worldviews of the sides involved in the conflict. And he just breaks everything down really good, real easy to read and understand. He actually went and spent a few weeks over in Israel. I think about a year after all of that conflict had begun, and actually went and talked to, soldiers and officials and, people, from the planning room to the front lines and, just regular folks living over there to get their idea of what is going on, to get a good picture of that. But if you want to break it down, how biblically we as people who want to follow the teachings of Christ and apply the principles in the Bible to all the many different complex situations in life, he does a really good job of breaking that down. And for those of you who, again, would say, I'm not much of a reader, it ain't much of a book. The actual number of pages, I think like the back 15 pages is all footnotes. You only have 120 pages of actual reading material. So nice short little book, written really well, really acceptable and accessible. And so there you go. If you have some curiosity in that issue going on over in the Middle East, hey, how should Christians think about, view, and should Christians support Israel? That is, recommend that book to you by Dr. Jeff Myers.
That little church on Liberty Hill, come praise the Lord, let your cup be filled. Raise your voices and we'll sing, let God's freedom ring from that little church on Liberty Hill.